employee is Lisa Ayala, preschool teacher. Ms. Ayala worked as an instructional assistant for 6 years. She is currently a preschool teacher at Kimball School. Our next employee is Rachel Cabeza de Vaca, Child Nutrition Services, Kimball School. Cabeza de Vaca was hired as a Child Nutrition Services Assistant at Ira Harbison School. She is currently working in the CNS department as a site manager at Kimball School. Our next employee is Luz Allhouse, instructional assistant healthcare. Ms. Allhouse is hired as a PAT home visitor, She also worked at Palmer Way at Lincoln Acres School and is currently working as an instructional assistant healthcare at Las Palmas. Our next employee is Maria Rosana Ibanez, instructional assistant special education. Ms. Ibanez. Ibanez was hired as an instructional assistant special education at Lincoln Acres School, where she has worked her entire career. Our next employee is Elizabeth Romero, preschool teacher. Ms. Romero was hired as an instructional assistant at Central School. She is currently working as a preschool teacher at Olivewood. Our next employee is Laura Mountain, classroom teacher. Ms. Mountain was hired as a classroom teacher at Palmer Way School, where she has taught her entire career. Our last employee is Delilah Gildane. Ms. Gill was hired as a preschool teacher at Kimball School. She currently is working as a resource teacher for parent engagement at the district office. Congratulations on your service. Our first employee is Efrain Ortega, custodian day. Efrain was hired as a custodian night at Kimball School. He is currently working as a custodian day at Rancho de la Nacion. Congratulations. And our last employee for 35 years is Mona Ribada. Ribada was hired as a child nutrition services site manager at Ira Harbison. She is currently working as a production technician at the district office. Congratulations.
Thing is, I like math, and I believe, according to the math, you're supposed to do it. Next year, do it. Because then I have to do it in my head. I think that hits 880 years. So I'm feeling older all of a sudden. But thank you to our teachers and to our staff and to everybody all along the way. It's beautiful. If you ever stop by school From the moment that our kids get dropped off, they're being met. And they are being met by the custodian as the custodian is, blowing debris that blew in overnight, all the leaves out of the way. They are being met by child nutrition services as they're going into the cafeteria. They are being met by our instructional aides as they're coming into class. They're being met at the door by their teachers. Like, it's a full day of being present with kids. And it is a beautiful way to invest your life. So thank you all. We would like to move on to the next item, which is to recognize and honor the 2024 Teacher of the Year and finalists. Dr. Kevin.
I have the pleasure of introducing our 2024 District Teacher of the Year. I'm going to go ahead and call up Melissa Cruz. Ms. Melissa Cruz has been shaping the minds and hearts of young learners since 2010. Melissa holds a Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology with a minor in Education Studies and a Master's in Education. And she also holds a mathematic emphasis, multiple subject credential with a mathematic emphasis from the University of California, San Diego. Her journey in education is not just about imparting knowledge. It's a testament to her commitment to creating impactful learning experiences. Melissa Cruz stands as a beacon of excellence in education, embodying the spirit of dedication, innovation, and compassion. Melissa participates in many committees such as Read Across America, STEAM Day, Social Committee, CLSD Grant, and the Science Pilot. She is an inspiration and shining example to the staff and to the community of Children First. Relationships matter, and whatever it takes, with her impact extending beyond the confines of her classroom. Melissa is an exceptional teacher and a strong advocate for STEAM integration, using real-world situations, self-discovery, and risk-taking. She strives to make learning fun and engaging. Melissa develops positive relationships with her students and families and is always willing to help her colleagues. Her tireless commitment to helping students unlock the phonics code and develop a passion for reading has transformed countless lives. By curating culturally diverse texts in the school library and leading the Read Across America committee, Melissa ensures that every child has access to inspiring stories that reflect their experiences and identities. In the heart of Melissa's teaching lies a profound belief in the transformative power of relationships. She leaves an indelible mark on the lives she teaches, shaping futures and igniting minds with boundless passion and purpose. I'd like to also invite Ms. Daniela Ruiz-Jo to say a few words about Melissa Cruz.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed board members and colleagues. Today I am so honored to stand before you as we gather to honor not only a great educator, but passionate and dedicated teacher, Miss Melissa Cruz. So everybody give it up for her one more time. Melissa embodies the very essence of what it means to support a whole child. Beyond her exceptional abilities to nurture academic growth, to differentiate instruction, to personalize learning, and all of that fun things that each of our teachers does in the classroom, she has an unwavering commitment to the social and emotional well-being of every student under her care. Her classroom isn't just a place of learning. It is a sanctuary where students feel valued, understood, and empowered in spite or in support of their personal quirkiness and personalities. What truly sets Melissa apart is her innate ability to foster meaningful relationships. Whether it is with students, parents, or fellow staff members, her genuine warmth and positivity creates bonds that extend far beyond the classroom walls. Melissa epitomizes our district's core values of putting children first, recognizing that relationships matter, and embodying the spirit of whatever it takes to ensure every student thrives. Melissa's dedication to her craft knows no bounds. She is a perpetual learner, constantly seeking out opportunities for growth and reflection. As a valued member of our social committee, she plays a pivotal role in cultivating a positive school environment where every individual feels seen, heard, and welcome. In honoring Melissa Chris today, we not only celebrate her remarkable achievements, but also the profound impact she has had on countless lives within our school community. Please join me in congratulating Melissa on this well-deserved recognition of Teacher of the Year for the National School. And it's one of many, if I may say. We can just keep coming every year.
I'd like to invite Melissa to say a few words.
I'm so afraid of dropping that. It looks so fragile. So first, I just want to say I'm so honored to represent all the amazing teachers in National School Districts. I feel so lucky that I have a profession where I can leave work every day really feeling like I'm doing something important, something that matters. It feels so surreal to receive recognition just for doing what I like to do every day. Like, I feel like I have some imposter syndrome right now because I feel like all of us are doing all of this work together and it's not just me. Like all of you who just received your pins and all of you here with me, building relationships with students and helping them feel safe and loved so they can take those risks and meet their goals is what we do every day. Our job is so rewarding, but it definitely comes with challenges too. We face so many challenges in our profession. I know, especially at Lincoln Acres, it just seems like after the past couple of years, one thing after another. But when people ask me, why are you still working there? I tell them, I love working at Lincoln Acres. I love National School Districts. That feeling of love and belonging that we try to create for our kids is what I feel when I come here every day because of this amazing cheer section you just saw. I'm surrounded by people who love and inspire me and motivate me and make me a better person every day. Like, I'm just gonna take the time to tell you about some of them because I have to. Like my best friend Lisa Baeza, she became one of my best friends at Lincoln Acres, and now our kids are best friends. Right now they're gonna play against each other in the Tournament of Champions in Little League. She is one of my biggest cheerleaders. She's always telling me, you know, Melissa, in this competition, it's only you. Focus on yourself. Be positive. She's one of my biggest champions, and I know she does that for all of us. She's always dropping off little presents at my doorstep in the middle of the night. Like, there's nobody better than Lisa. My team partner, Charlena, she calls me sensei, which first of all just makes me feel like a rock star. And she's always building me up and being so extremely positive, even on her worst days. She's singing in the hallways and brightening our spirits. She helps speak up for us when we feel like we have a hard time finding our voice, along with Veronica, our union rep. I'm sorry. And then there's Cynthia, my former team partner. She got switched to not just one new grade level, but 2 grade levels during one of the most challenging years of her career. Every day she was smiling, collaborating, joining grants because she knows that that's going to improve her as a professional and make her a better teacher. I'm so inspired by you. And our amazing 5th grade teachers, they really took one for the team last year and decided to become our 6th grade teachers. We all appreciate them so much because you know that you're creating that safe space for all of our students. Sorry. Take a breath. Anyway, you all, basically, all of you you are the reason that I come to work. Our amazing support staff, Norma, I'll never forget how you helped me during the most challenging year of my career. I really thought that year that I might want to quit teaching, but you supported me. Dr. Brady, I know you spent countless hours on the phone with law enforcement. You spent sleepless nights worrying about our safety, and you helped make this a place where we can all come and feel safe. And you still managed to get your Strike Friday out, telling about all those great thoughts that you see, even on those days where you've been working your you-know-what off. And then Daniela, I can't forget you. She was thrown into the most difficult situation an administrator could ever face, and she didn't run away from us. She's out there wheeling lunches around in the middle of a severe storm warning, whipping around, and there she goes, making sure all the kids get fed. I'll never forget that. This is true about all of us. I can't forget you, Marissa. I want to talk about you next. I'm sorry, and then I'll stop, I promise. But Marissa Carrillo is also a big champion. She's helped me so much through this process. She trusted me to have both of her kids in my class. She's inspired me to stay positive and take care of myself. I can't say enough good things about all the people I work with. I love and appreciate you all so much. And I know I told you my family's not here because they're at the Little League tournament. But this is my family, you know, like they're here supporting me. They brought their pom-poms. This is why I come to work every day. So I know it's sad that sometimes people just see bad news, but we are so much more than the bad news. Excellence is happening here every day. And I want you all to remember that you are impacting so many lives. Like I'm sure we all see each other's excellence, but I really hope you can start reflecting on your own. Because I really don't think I did until I started writing those essays and making a list of things I'm doing. Like, I hope that you don't have to have that to make yourself realize how great you are. Because you're all amazing, you're all why I come to work every day, and I really appreciate all of you so much. Gotta do this first next time. Yes, please. Try to link Hold on, one more. We have Lincoln Acres all over the place now. Angelica. Wait. Hold on. One more. See, you're so awesome at Lincoln Acres that they steal them from me. Thank you, Melissa.
Okay, our next recognition is the 2024 Teacher of the Year finalist. If I can have Kirsten Bedueña come on up. Been a teacher for 28 years. She has taught at Las Palmas School and Rancho de la Nacion. Ms. Bedueña is known for taking the lead in organizing school events, attending sixth grade camp, and leading in the middle school visits. She volunteers on curriculum adoption committees and pilot programs such as NGSS and UCI and Go Math. She takes pride in knowing her students and connecting with their families. I'd like to invite Stephanie Conlon to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. So events like this one today are really a wonderful way to celebrate the end of another year, but then of course honor the teachers that are truly exceptional here in our district. For me, it's a pleasure to recognize Rancho's Teacher of the Year, Kirsten Malenia. For her dedication, her passion, commitment to students, I'm here to highlight how really she embodies what it means to be an educator. Mrs. Malenia's fearless spirit of innovation, her willingness to embrace change, is what makes her truly exceptional. She eagerly volunteers to pilot new programs, curriculum, provides meaningful feedback, and is always striving to find new ways to engage and inspire her students. Her peers would all agree that she has demonstrated an exceptional work ethic and goes above and beyond, and it's no surprise that her former students still come every single week, and they still come back and they say hi, they give her updates on how they're doing, they send her pictures and invitations, and I see it day to day. So really the connections that she's making with her students is really love-telling in how she connects with her families. Kirsten, thank you for your tireless efforts and commitment to students here at our school. You're truly deserving of this honor, and we are grateful for all that you do. Everyone, please join me in congratulating Rancho's Teacher of the Year, an example of excellence in education and dedication to our students, Kirsten Malenia.
I'm going to invite Kirsten to come and say a few words.
So just forewarned, I was limited to 250 words. So, Joe, so that never stopped me before. No, I did have to cut down my speech a little bit. But good evening, everyone, board members, Dr. Brady, executive cabinet. I am truly honored to be nominated by my colleagues as Teacher of the Year. We are a devoted team of veteran teachers, and we work very well together. It's hard to be up here and you get nervous and forget kind of what you're saying. But I just know I love how dedicated they are and how we support each other professionally and personally. Just as Melissa stated, it takes a team to make it work, and we all have our strengths that make it all come together. I am especially grateful for my teaching partner for the last 7 years, Ms. Caitlin Krebs. We're an amazing team. She sent me in the 6th grade. I'm moving after this year. So it's been a blessing to be with her. In addition, I wanted to acknowledge the original team of teachers that I was inducted with at Las Palmas, led by Dr. Amita Gonzalez. They taught me I could be the teacher that I am and not compare my style of teaching to anyone else, but rather to collaborate and pick and choose the best strategies that work for each of us and make us each a special teacher. I would also like to thank my students and families. Over the years, they've supported me and engaged in learning with me, allowing me to be the quirky, non-traditional type of teacher that I am, and encouraging me all the way. I believe that teaching the hidden curriculum is an underestimated piece of excellent instruction that can often be a key to a student's success. Knowing that they don't have to be like everyone else to be successful is something I try to instill in my students. I look forward to continuing my professional development and to help fulfill our mission at Rancho de la Nacion to be the best for the students and families we serve in this wonderful community of National City. Thank you.
Okay, President Gates, that completes 5B.
Item 5C is to recognize the 2024 Classified Employee of the Year and finalists.
I have the pleasure of introducing our 2024 Classified Employee of the Year, Ricardo Gill. Ricardo Gill, a computer systems technician, joined the technology team in 2016 and quickly proved his indispensable work. Known for his warm and courteous nature, Ricky is renowned for his unwavering commitment to helping others, always exceeding expectations. Whether it's expert technical support or top-notch customer service, Ricky is your go-to guy. He consistently goes above and beyond in ensuring that anyone seeking assistance receives nothing less than exceptional care and service. So thank you, Ricky. I'd like to call up Joe Ferris to say a few words.
This thing on? Good evening, Madam President, members of the school board, Dr. Brady, and cabinet. I didn't think I'd be nervous up here because I never am, but somehow today I am. Not really.
Yay, Ricky!
Congratulations. I've had the honor of knowing and collaborating with Ricky for over 2 decades here at the district. And I've had the privilege of working closely with him for the past 8 years. Throughout this time, I've consistently admired Ricky's reputation as a people person, always ready to lend a hand whenever it's needed. His remarkable empathy and compassion extend not only to others, but also to the world around him. If you've ever engaged in a conversation with him, these qualities would have shown through unmistakably. Since venturing into his career in technology, Ricky has continually set high standards for himself and inspired those around him to do the same. He's a diligent achiever, dedicated to learning and mastering new skills every day. When tasks need to be accomplished promptly and accurately, Ricky is the individual you can rely on without hesitation. Ricky, you epitomize the qualities of a gentleman, a scholar, and a genuinely compassionate global citizen. Your accomplishments and unwavering commitment to the students and families of National City fill me with immense pride. It's been an absolute pleasure collaborating with you over the years, and above all, I'm proud to call you a friend. Congratulations, and here's to many more successes ahead.
I'd also like to invite Ricky to come up and say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. President, School Board, Dr. Brady, colleagues, friends, family. Well, I'll just begin. I'm humble. My heart's full. I'm overflowing with love. So if I get a little emotional, I'll give it my best. It's an honor speaking about it tonight, getting 25 years in. I was actually a student here for the National School District for 8 years as well, preschool through 6. So I've been a part of the National City family for 33 years. Math, 3/4 of my life. It's been a blessing. I can honestly say the best part of it is the people I've gotten to meet, people I work with day in, day out, people who no longer work here, people who have graduated, retired or moved on. I began as an instructional assistant at elementary school, and at this juncture of my career, students who, well, people who were students back in those days, their families are attending National Housing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beauty to see the results of your fruit, the love, what you pour out. And, again, I'm the one that's been holds the best than anybody. I gotta say thank you to my family, our parents. Our parents migrated us here from Mexico, gave us an opportunity. That's it. No, but it's definitely through their love, their support, their push, their encouragement that has led us on to where we're at. And for myself personally, I've never seen things as accomplishments for that. But seeing the people around the world, and that's been my biggest blessing. I want to give a shout out to our tech department back there, because they're definitely my rock. Come out here, we support our community, support our students, we support our families. And that's what we got to come in every day. So again, it's an honor, I'm humbled to receive this, and I'm thankful to represent everybody, because everybody is a employee of the year. We're here every day, we're here for the right reason, and I invite you and encourage you, let's keep it going. Thank you again.
Okay, our next group is the 2024 Classified Employee of the Year finalists. Our first finalist is Oliver Garcia. Oliver began as an instructional assistant at Oliver School. She has been in the district for 14 years, and I'd like to invite Zilma Santana to say a few words about Oliver.
It is with great honor that I speak about Oliver Garcia, who has been nominated as finalist for the Classified Employee of the Year Award. Oliver, affectionately known as Ellie, has been an integral part of our district for an impressive 15 years. Ms. Ellie embodies dedication and compassion in every aspect of her work. Her commitment to supporting and nurturing each student she encounters, whether academically or socially or emotionally, is truly commendable. She possesses a unique gift, an intuitive ability to sense when a child is facing challenges, and she approaches aiding them with utmost sensitivity and discretion, ensuring they receive the assistance they need. Her genuine passion for helping children shines through her in every action. She treats every child with the dignity and respect that they deserve, fostering an environment of inclusivity and encouragement. Furthermore, Ms. Ellie has a deep connection to her community, with her older children having attended Olivewood School and one still currently enrolled. Grants her a profound understanding of our students' needs and concerns. Her ability to communicate effectively and positively with both parents and teachers is a testament to her exceptional interpersonal skills. Therefore, it was no surprise that Oliver Garcia was the finalist for the District Classified Employee of the Year Award. Her dedication, compassion, and outstanding contributions to the Oliver community make her an excellent candidate.
Our next finalist is Lino Garcia.
No!
He has been with the district for 16 years and is currently working as a computer systems technician in the IT department. I'd like to invite Joe Ferris to say a few words.
Good afternoon again. Madam President, members of the governing board, Brady, and Executive Cabinet. Anyone who knows me know I do way better at ad lib than trying to read my own writing, but here we go. I've had the pleasure of knowing and collaborating with Lino for over 2 decades. Throughout our time together, I've been consistently impressed by his unwavering work ethic and laser-like focus. When it comes to completing projects promptly, accurately, and even ahead of schedule, Lino is the go-to person without a doubt. Lino possesses an innate drive and passion for his work that is truly remarkable. Whether tackling small tasks or diving into complex projects, he approaches each endeavor with full immersion and demands nothing but the best for himself. What's truly inspiring, not only his boundless energy, but also the unwavering positivity he exudes, even when faced with daunting deadlines and monumental challenges. Since venturing into the field of technology, Lino has been relentless in his pursuit of enhancing his skill set. He's not just open to learning new technologies, he's eager to embrace them. However, where Lino has truly left a lasting impression on me is during technical emergencies. He's often the first to step up, willingly coming in early or staying late as needed. Bargaining unit members, time card, of course. Just to be clear. His dedication to our mission of delivering exceptional customer service and support, not only to our school district, but also to the wider community, is truly commendable. Thank you, Lino, for your tireless efforts and dedication each day. Your contributions are deeply appreciated. Thank you. Unfortunately, Lino couldn't be here tonight, but he sends his love to everybody. So thank you again. Thank you on behalf of Lino.
And our last finalist is Gladys Sanchez. Gladys began as an instructional assistant healthcare at El Toyon School. She has been with the district for 14 years. I invite Alfonso de Negri to say a few words.
Board President Dr. Brady, members. It is with great joy and excitement that I stand before you today to speak about Gladys Sanchez, a true champion within our national school district. Gladys is being recognized as a classified Employee of the Year finalist, not just for her stellar work ethic, but as a celebration of her profound dedication, both as student and the staff that she serves. I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the qualities that make Gladys special. She has a knack for building meaningful relationships. She doesn't just see students as names on a roster. She sees individuals with dreams and quirks. Wanted to share an example of a student named Kyle. His fascination with states and geography didn't just mean a nod or an acknowledgement from Gladys. She met him with enthusiasm, extra support, and doing extra research to create a special bond that goes well beyond the classroom. And then there's her heart of gold when she noticed there was a student that was lacking a maternal figure at home. Gladys didn't hesitate to step in and any type of event at school where a parent was supposed to be present, she did everything she could to ensure that this child always had that special support. But Gladys doesn't stop there. She's a true team player, always ready to lend a helping hand to teachers in need or anything going on in the school with our PTA, from tackling administrative tasks to being a great substitute. Gladys is a secret ingredient at El Toyon that makes our school community thrive. In essence, having Gladys in our corner means having a dedicated professional who's not afraid to make others feel special with her interaction. So it is my honor to celebrate Gladys Sanchez as a shining star in not only El Tejon, but the National School District.
And for the employees that could not be here today, we are live streaming, so we have some people watching virtually. And President Gates, that completes 5C.
For those of you who are paying attention to the agenda, we did have a bump in numbers simply because we had to call this special meeting at 3:45, or the opening point. So just so you know if you're keeping track on the agenda. I do want to point out, as you've already seen, we have so many frontline people with our children, people who directly are encountering them every day, whether it is our office staff, whether it is our bus drivers and transportation aides, whether it is our school safety supervisors. But we also have a full crew of people who don't see children very much, but are working every day for them and on their behalf and on the behalf of their families. And so our night custodians don't run into a lot of kids. Our maintenance and operations crew will see them if they happen to be on site and if the kids aren't intimidated by these people with all these tools. The tech department, when you're reminding them to please don't flip their keys off of their Chromebooks. District office personnel, they don't always get to actually see children the same way. And yet we don't run as a district. We don't care for our children without all of you. So again, thank you so much for the time, the commitment, the investment, the heart that you invest every day in our students and their families. It matters. You're making a difference. We are thankful for you. Item 5D, speaking of which, we want to recognize those who have committed so much of their time in life to our district and who are now taking retirement. So for the 2023-2024 retirees, Dr. Kevin, enjoy this time.
Thank you. I have the honor of recognizing our 2023-2024 retirees. Today, we'd like to start with recognizing one of our retirees. We want to honor and start this segment by honoring Mrs. Mary Stewart, who we recently lost. Mrs. Stewart was hired as a special day class teacher at Olivewood School, where she taught her entire 32-year career. She has left a lasting impact on so many futures. We have two speakers today that would like to say a few words about Mrs. Stewart. I'd like to call Zulma Santana first, and then Ms. Lynette Castañeda will be saying a few words.
As we gather to honor our retirees, we remember a remarkable educator, Mary Stewart. I recall meeting Mary upon becoming principal of Olivewood Elementary. In a short period of time, I learned so much about Mrs. Mary. Mrs. Stewart began her career at Olivewood Elementary 32 years ago. For 32 years, she would leave her home in Pine Valley early in the morning and would drive 1 hour to Olivewood Elementary in National City. Mary could have taught anywhere else, and instead she chose to teach the students of the National City community. With 32 years of teaching, she was the teacher of many generations. Each day I meet someone who shares that Mary was their teacher or the teacher of someone they knew. Mary was a true advocate for students and their families. Her nurturing spirit gave her students a sense of belonging, where every child felt seen, heard, and cherished. She truly cared and loved each of her students and their families, and in turn, they loved her. Mary was also a cherished colleague and was committed to working alongside her fellow teachers, support staff, and families to ensure every student thrived. Her classroom was a place many liked to visit because she created a fun, engaging environment that we all enjoyed witnessing. Therefore, it was no surprise when our staff nominated Mary Stewart for Teacher of the Year last year. Though she may no longer walk our halls, her spirit lives on in the countless lives she touched. Tonight, we honor Mary Stewart, a true champion of education and an advocate for all.
Good evening, Board President Mrs. Gates and Governing Board. Good evening, everyone. Mrs. Mary Stewart dedicated her life to our students and families. In thinking about her, we recognize her passion towards families, unity, diversity, inclusion, and excellence in education. The impact of a teacher cannot truly be measured is a famous quote and a fact. For the work and legacy of Mrs. Mary Stewart, her actions, her kind words, her teaching that promoted resilience and encouragement will never be forgotten by her colleagues and students. Her impact in education is much more than just 32 years. It is forever meaningful. Every single day, she made her students, family, and NSC community feel valued, safe, and loved. She was an amazing teacher and human being. As all of you know, a teacher's career is a way of life. Let's honor her way of life by being inclusive, kind, empathetic, and the best we can be. Mrs. Stewart will never be forgotten, for her impact will move forward generations through generations. Thank you to Mrs. Stewart's family for being here and for being a part of our NSD community. All of us here know that educators rely on their family to be the best teachers they can be. And it was obvious that she had the continuous support from her loved ones, for she was an amazing educator. We are forever grateful to Mrs. Stewart, for she changed the lives of so many for the better. Words cannot express the love and gratitude that we will always feel at Olivewood and at National School District for her. Thank you, Mr. Brian and Emily, for sharing her with us.
It's my honor to introduce Mr. Stewart. If you wouldn't mind coming up to accept the plaque.
She was kind of looking forward to getting this. 32 years. She was dedicated. She loved this district. She loved her students. And she loved the people of National City. We had our life in East County. She had another life down here. Somehow she kept them apart. She didn't, to the best of her ability, bring work home and bring family down here, but she did it somehow. She's gonna be missed, very much so. It's been hard, but she's watching. She threw a challenge out in front of Emily and I, but we're gonna meet that challenge. I'm gonna make her proud. I just want to tell you a quick little story. Years and years ago, as a new teacher, she always said, I don't have any clothes. I need clothes. So one Christmas, I bought her a dress. I really liked it. So So I bugged her for the rest of the school year, are you gonna wear the dress? Oh, yeah, one of these days, I'll wear it, don't worry. So the school year ends and go into summer break. And I bugged her all summer, I'm gonna wear the dress. She goes, yes, to keep you quiet, I'll wear it the first day of school. I came home from work and she hadn't returned home yet. She walks in wearing her dress. I said, that looks really nice on you. She says, never wearing this dress again. I said, why? What happened? Somebody not like your dress? She goes, no, all the students thought I was the principal, kept asking me all day, are you the principal? That was the last time she wore that dress. But thank you very much. Sweet. Chair.
Everybody wouldn't mind standing up. We're going to take our picture this way with Mary's family.
You're all her family. Thank you, everyone.
We're going to start with Central School. And our first employee for retiring is Roberto Arcos. And as I say his name, if Dr. Burke will make his way over to say a few words. Mr. Arcos was hired as a custodian at Lincoln Acres School, Central, and Rancho de la Nacion, Palmer Way, and Ira Harbison. He retires as a custodian after 22 years. Here to say a few words is Dr. Burke.
Yes, for 22 years, Roberto Arcos has been a cornerstone of the National School District Custodial Department, tirelessly working behind the scenes to ensure that our schools remain clean, safe, and conducive to learning. Over the years, Roberto has faced countless challenges and obstacles, but through it all, he's remained steadfast in his commitment to excellence, whether we're staying late to clean up after a school event or coming in early to prepare for an important meeting. Roberto's always gone above and beyond the call of duty. As Roberto embarks on the next chapter of his life, we want to take this opportunity to express our deepest gratitude for his 22 years of service to the National School District Custodial Department. Roberto, you've truly made a difference in the lives of so many, and your legacy will continue to live on in the halls of our schools for years to come. So please join me in giving a heartfelt round of applause to Roberto Arcos, a dedicated service, beloved member of our community. Thank you, Roberto.
Mr. Arcos, okay, if you're here, come on up. So when I call your name, you can come on up. Mr. Arcos, if you'd like to say a few words?
Good evening, everybody. It was a pleasure, it was an honor to work for the National School District. Like I said one day, every day that I came to work, I work for each and all of you guys. And actually, I didn't bring anything to read, but I'm very thankful for giving me the opportunity to work all those years. It was a privilege. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
As we call you up, we'll take individual photos of you, and then at the end, we'll take a group photo of all the retirees. Our next retiree is Matthew Crosby, classroom teacher. Mr. Crosby was hired as a classroom teacher at El Toyon, Palmer Way, and Central School. He is retiring after 27 years of service. I'd like to call up Erica Barcelo Carrillo to say a few words.
Thank you. Matt's journey, I call him Matt because we're like that. Matt's journey to teaching is a testament to the amazement of faith. One day he randomly volunteered for his niece's classroom, and then he fell into teaching. This was his second career. Over the years, Matt has taught students from grades 3 through 6. Twice he took on the challenge of looping with students from 3rd to 4th to 6th, from 4th to 5th to 6th. This allowed him to build deep connections with students. As Matt steps into a well-deserved retirement, we know his life will continue to be as vibrant and as exciting as his teaching career. His wife Katie shared some plans for how he will spend his days. He looks forward to spending more time in the garden, enjoying the beautiful beaches of San Diego, and staying active playing pickleball. Matt is also a lifelong learner. He already plays the drums, piano, and guitar, self-taught. What's next? We gotta hang tight and wait and see. I'm sure he'll be serenading us. Mr. Crosby, your dedication, kindness, and enthusiasm left a mark on our school district and everyone fortunate enough to work alongside you. As you move on, know that you carry an entire community's gratitude, admiration, and best wishes. I hope Matt enjoys every moment of his retirement. He's deserved it. Congratulations.
And Mr. Crosby could not be here tonight, but congratulations. Our next employee is Berenice Iglesias, instructional assistant healthcare. Come on up. Ms. Iglesias was hired as an instructional assistant healthcare at Las Palmas, Ira Harbison, and Palmer Way schools. She's retiring after 26 years from Central School. Come on up.
Ms. Iglesias. Today we honor Berenice Iglesias as she retires after 26 remarkable years of dedication and service as an instructional assistant in special education at the National School District and at Central School. Your commitment to the well-being and development of our students has been truly inspiring. You've been more than an educator. Your compassion and dedication have made a difference in their lives. You've helped them navigate through challenges and celebrated their abilities. Ms. Iglesias and I worked together for only a year, and I can tell you that every time there was a challenge, she stepped up to it. She came in, she guided, she directed me as new principal, saying, I think we could do that better. I am forever grateful. You did that from a place of love for our students, advocating and fighting for them. And I love that about you, and I love that for them. Thank you for your 26 years of exceptional service. We wish you all the best. May it be filled with happiness and new adventures. Congratulations.
Okay. Our next retiree is Rebecca Chavez, Instructional Assistant Special Education. Ms. Chavez was hired as an Instructional Assistant Special Education at Central School, where she worked her entire 9-year career. And Ms. Erica Barcelo Carrillo will say a few words.
After 9 years of exceptional service, I'm so excited for you. Happy to hear that you get to spend time with your mom. I know how much you love her. Rebecca's journey with the National School District began in 2015, and she quickly became known for her ability to connect with students and support their individual learning needs. Her patience, kindness, and innovative approach to education had a positive impact on each student. Her efforts helped them move and thrive academically and personally. Rebecca's impact on the school community is immeasurable. Her collaborative spirit, willingness to support her peers, and dedication to fostering a positive and inclusive learning environment made her a beloved figure. Whether assisting with planning, providing one-on-one support, or organizing educational activities, she did so with enthusiasm, joy, and passion in her heart. As Rebecca embarks on her well-deserved retirement, she leaves a legacy of dedication. She's inspired many, and she's touched the lives of all. Your impact will be felt for many years, and you will be missed.
I'd like to say thank you to all of you for giving me the opportunity to work for your district. Not only did I get to work for your district, I worked there when my children grew up there. So I worked at the same school that they grew up in for their elementary years. And then I got to come back to work and retire from them. So I'm very thankful. I'm glad to meet all of you and work with you. And Ms. Carrillo, thank you so much for everything you did for me. Well, you were there and I was there at the end. And again, thank you.
Okay, our next school is El Toyon School. School counselor. Ms. Tostado was hired as a school counselor at New Horizon, El Toyon, Rancho Schools, and is retiring after 32 years at El Toyon. Wow. Congratulations, Lisa. I'd like to invite Alfonso de Negri to come on up and say a few words.
Thank you. When I first started at National School District, for me, it's been about 24 years. Lisa was already here. She was actually one of the first people I met in those big orientations we used to have a long time ago. But, so I would run into her about once a year, we'd say hi. But then, this is the first year I've actually had an opportunity to work with her. And she quickly became one of my best friends. We talk every day. She shares. I enjoy traveling quite a bit, but I think Lisa has me beat. But we had a lot of great conversations, which makes getting through some of the challenging days a little bit easier. So as a farewell to Lisa, I wrote a little poem, and it kind of goes like this. In Eltion's hall where memories gleam, we gather round with fond esteem. For Lisa Tostado, our counselor bright, as you bid farewell, we'll hold you tight. Your retirement beckons, a new chapter start with adventures awaiting, tugging at your heart. More than 30 years of service, a legacy profound, and Eltion's embrace, your presence will resound. And Eltion's halls where friendships thrive, with kindness beaming, you arrive. Lisa Tostado, our counselor dear, your presence fills our hearts with cheer. From student council to talent shows flair, you've shown us all how much you care. Career days, dreams, you've helped us chase, guiding each step with warmth and grace. A kindness quote each and every day, inspiring us in every way. Birthday lists, a thoughtful touch, you care for us, it means so much. Student of the month, you'd proudly proclaim, celebrating each child's unique aim. PBIS, TFI, MTSS2, and leadership, your guidance true. As school leadership team, your voice would soar, guiding us through challenges galore. For more than 30 years, our path had crossed, and in your wisdom was never lost. Mr. Denegri, your principal here, with heartfelt thanks, we hold you dear. For all you've done, for all you've shared, in our memories, you'll be ensnared. But envy whispers softly as I bid adieu, for your retirement dreams, I'm jealous too. To roam uncharted paths with freedom's breeze, oh, the adventures you will seize. But now the time has come to part, though memories they'll never depart. Lisa Tostado will miss you so, in our hearts your light will glow. So here's to Lisa, our guiding light, as you step into that sunset bright. In retirement's embrace may joy abound, but in our hearts you'll still be found. So here's to you, our counselors fine, gratitude our voices entwine. Farewell, dear Lisa, our friend so true. Elton's halls will surely miss you.
Joe has always had a touch and great hugs. You guys know I'm a hugger. So, thank you so much, Mr. Denegri. That was beautiful. I loved his poems. It's with a lot of mixed emotions that I stand up here today. I'm very, I'm happy, I'm joyful, I'm excited, but I'm definitely sad. I'm looking forward to actually being retired, but it's really hard to think of not seeing all the faces of people I get to work with and the kiddos and families that I love so much on a daily basis. There's not been one single day that my heart hasn't been filled from and for the kiddos that I've had the privilege of working with. When I got hired in 1992, it was as a consultant for Eltion and New Horizons. I thought I'd probably just work for the schools for maybe 5 years while my kids were little, and then go off and do private practice as a therapist. But I loved it so much, and I never thought I'd be standing here 32 years later, but I really loved it, and so I couldn't leave. And for that, I'm filled with gratitude to so many amazing staffs, teachers, principals, families, of Elton and New Horizons, and later, which became Rancho de la Nacion, are what allowed me to keep doing my job for all these years. I definitely got my share of pink slips for my first 10 or so years. That was just part of how it rolled for the first decade or two, but somehow the schools made it a priority for me to come back every year for 27 years. Rancho de la Nacion and Elton paid for me to be here, so I was so grateful. 5 years ago, the district took over paying
my salary and also made one of my dreams come true and hired a full-time school counselor at every school in National School District. So thank you so much for realizing how important school counselors are for the students and staff and community. Throughout these 32 years, I've worked under 4 different superintendents, over 19 principals between just the 2 schools. I can't even begin to count the number of teachers, cafeteria workers, librarians, aides, RSPs, LASs, speech pathologists, school psychologists, student supervisors, administrative assistants, office techs, custodians, nurses, and health assistants that I've had the honor to work with. So many fabulous people. So I want to express my sincere gratitude to each and every one of them. You've all been more than just coworkers to me. You've become my second family, and so many of you are lifelong friends. I'm so lucky. I would be remiss if I didn't thank my first family too. So my incredible husband, Jim. Thank you, honey, for all your support all these years. I couldn't have done it without you. And I also wanted to thank my 3 precious children, especially my daughter, Christy, whose love and friendship made me the luckiest mama and grandma that there is. I will always look fondly at back at getting the chance to not only be the school counselor, but to get the opportunity to put on countless spirit days, Red Ribbon Weeks, Great Kindness Challenges, the many talent shows. I got to do Peace Patrol for so many years and student council with kids every year. The health fairs that I used to put on have now turned into the career fairs that we're putting on up at Altoona. It's really been quite the ride. But if you'll excuse me now, I have a date with a bottle of wine and my husband of 40 years. So cheers to retirement, where the only decision I have to make is what tropical destination we're going to next.
Can we get one with her as well?
Oh, sorry. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't know either.
Okay, our next retiree is Mr. Corey Karan from Ira Harbison. Mr. Karan cannot be here with us today. Mr. Karan was hired by the National School District as a classroom teacher at Kimball School. He spent most of his career at Ira Harbison and worked 22 years at the school. Dr. Radagan has lost his voice, so I will be reading on his behalf information about Corey. I had the privilege of knowing Mr. Corey Karan for just 1 year, but in that short time, I discovered his genuine care for students and their unique qualities. Mr. Karan created a learning environment where every unique quality of a child was celebrated and valued. His classroom reflected a blend of literary and artistic expression, providing students with diverse learning experiences each day. When students faced academic or socio-emotional challenges, Mr. Karan tirelessly sought out solutions tailored to their individual needs. He remained dedicated to supporting every student, never giving up on them, and finding the resources to support them within his classroom. On behalf of the staff at Ira Harbison, we want to thank you for the 20+ years of service to the families of the National School District. We extend heartfelt wishes to Corey for a retirement filled with adventure and happiness. Congratulations, Corey. Our next school is Kimball School. We are going to be honoring Lisa Ayala, preschool teacher. Ms. Ayala was hired by the National School District as a preschool teacher at Olivet and the preschool center. After a 30-year career, she has retired from Kimball Preschool. I'd like to invite Lynette Castañeda to say a few words.
Here at the board, everyone, me again. We are here to celebrate so many that have made education their life and are now ready for the next phase, whichever that may be. Congratulations. I am honored to speak today about an amazing educator, Mrs. Ayala. When I think about inclusivity and belonging, Mrs. Ayala is like no other in preschool. Mrs. Ayala makes every child feel loved, safe, and respected. Mrs. Ayala words are, well, I'll show you the video. She's not here. Mrs. Ayala, words are not enough to thank you for your lifelong dedication to our National City families. Please know you will leave a legacy of dedication, collaboration, kindness, and advocacy for our children. Thank you for being our early education go-to person for resources, response to intervention, inclusivity ideas, and positive behavior supports. Thank you for loving what you do and always having a beautiful smile towards kids. May your next journey be filled with joy, love, and health, and also come visit in Sumter.
Our next retiree is from Lincoln Acres, Maria Montoya, campus student safety assistant. Ms. Montoya was hired as a campus student safety assistant at Lincoln Acres School, where she retires after a 6-year career. I'd like to invite Daniela Ruiz-Jo to say a few words.
So, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much. We went from good afternoon to now good evening. So Ms. Montoya was a big support, at Lincoln Acres for 6 years. When I started there, she was my right-hand person of, okay, so how do we do this? Because every department that helps the school function is so different and it has their little quirks, and I could always rely on Ms. Montoya to be that historical knowledge about, oh, we always need supervision here. These are the areas that are the biggest concerns. So as she enters this new journey of retirement, I want to make sure she knows she's highly appreciated, that we will miss her, and that we will envy her until we get to that point ourselves. So thank you to Ms. Montoya.
Our next school is Olivet School. Terry Logan, speech and language pathologist.
Yay!
Ms. Logan was hired as a speech and language pathologist at Olivet School, where she retired and has worked her entire 24-year career. I'd like to invite Dr. Vargas to come up and say a few words. Well, he's here. You just saw.
We'll have everybody knocking at the door. Wrap it up. And as a special educator, she is used to this awkwardness and quirkiness and people just not being able to respond at a given time, but her patience is highly appreciated and celebrated.
Sounds like I thought we were waiting for 2 more people. Sorry about that. Well, good evening, Madam President, trustees, executive cabinet. I have a quick question. Why did the speech pathologist bring a ladder to work? Does anybody know? Because they wanted to help their kids strive and reach for new heights in communication. So, I'm honored to speak on behalf of Terry, who brought the ladder every single day in the many years that she committed to National School District. And I'm especially excited to speak on her behalf right now because it is speech, language, and hearing month as well. So Terry has made an indelible mark on the National City, our community, and especially our Student Support Services Department. She has demonstrated incredible leadership and expertise throughout the district by being our lead assistive technology and AAC liaison. And she worked alongside with the rest of the SLPs and teachers to develop amazing resources for all of our students to enhance their access to high-tech devices and software. Her work has directly resulted in students' voices being heard and has empowered countless individuals by augmenting their communication skills. Thank you, Terry, for your unwavering dedication to our students, our families, our district, and our community.
Good evening, everybody. It's good to see you. I've been away since August 1st. I retired on my birthday. It's so good to see everybody. I have lots of friends here. I have sisters and brothers here. I was at Olivewood School for my whole career. That's been my home base. However, my secondary assignments and assistant technology specialist, I worked at every school in the district. I miss my friends, my sisters and brothers. I miss all the hugs at Olivewood and from our huggers in chief. I had 2 baby showers at Olivewood School. If you remember Shiloh, we just graduated from college. Tracy will graduate next year, so I've been through a lot here. Since retirement, I've been on a couple of adventures. I worked at a non-public school remotely. I'm in Chula Vista right now, doing a lot of staff trainings, which I really love. Just a quick story. I was at the doctor's office not too long ago, and there was a lady taking my blood pressure, and taking all my vitals, looking at my charts, looking at me, looking at my charts, looking at me. Mrs. Logan, you were my speech therapist in elementary school. I was like, girl, no. I'm not old enough to have a medical assistant as my student a long time ago. But she said, I don't even remember why I was in speech. She also had other special services. She said, I don't even remember why. So that's an encouragement. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep it up. And God bless you.
Our next retiree is Eulalia Nava, Language Arts Specialist at Olivewood School. Ms. Nava was hired as a bilingual classroom teacher at Olivewood. She retired as a Language Arts Specialist teacher after a 31-year career. I'd like to invite Lynette Castañeda to say a few words.
Mrs. Nava could not make it today because she is in a very well-deserved vacation with her family in Mérida, Yucatan. However, I cannot miss the opportunity to tell everyone that Mrs. Eulalia Nava is one of the best human beings I have ever met. When I came to National School District, I had the great fortune of meeting her as she was a language arts specialist for Olivewood. I will forever consider myself the luckiest person for being greeted so kindly by such an amazing staff. Mrs. Nava was a natural supporter and teacher leader to all. Children, staff, and families love and respect her. She has the most caring and calm soul I have ever met. She is so wise, compassionate, and inspirational. She not only worked closely with students, but she went above and beyond to support her colleagues and families. She volunteered for everything and anything. She built people up and inspired many, including myself. I truly wish that in 10 years, I am half the amazing relationship builder that she is. There is a quote that states, "A good education can change anyone. A good teacher can change everything." Mrs. Nava changed everything and everyone for the better. And with these words, thank you, Mrs. Nava, for being you and being my friend. Thank you for being there for all of us. Now it's your turn to be there with your husband in retirement, and the best is yet to come.
Our next employee is Elida Mosey, Campus Student Safety Assistant. Ms. Mosey was hired as a Campus Safety Assistant and retired after a 5-year career at NSD. To say a few words, I'm inviting Zolma Santana.
Today, we gathered to celebrate Elida Mose, whose presence illuminated the halls of Olivewood Elementary for many years. As our campus supervisor, Elida embarks on her well-deserved retirement journey, and we are all filled with bittersweet emotions. Elida was the epitome of Olivewood school spirit. Each day, she created awe with a smile that brightened your day, and was dressed in attire that reflected the season, holiday, or school spirit. Her enthusiasm for our school community was infectious. Elida's genuine care for the Olivewood community has left a mark on all our hearts. As we bid farewell to Elida, we carry forward her legacy of compassion, positivity, hardworking skills, flexibility, adaptability, and school spirit. Thank you, Elida, for your dedication and contributions to the Olivewood community. May your retirement be filled with joy, laughter, and countless memory-making moments. Congratulations on your retirement. And we have an Olivewood Wysall shirt for you. Once a Wysall, always a Wysall. She has an Olivewood Wysall pin of an L.
Okay, let me talk in Spanish, okay, because my English is not too good. So I want to say thank you. Please, Diosito. I work very, very, very happy. Muy feliz en la escuela, muy feliz. Adoraba a los niños y ellos también a mí. Pues me tuve que retirar, pero estaba muy a gusto en la escuela. Sí, los extraño mucho y a veces voy a visitarlos. Sí, muchísimas gracias, Dios los bendiga.
Okay, our next school is John Otis. Anna Jones, preschool teacher. Ms. Jones was hired and worked as a classified employee at the New Horizons. She received her preschool teaching credential, worked at Kimball, John Otis, Olivewood, and Las Palmas, and retired after 28 years. I'm inviting Lynette Castañeda to say a few words.
And I know Mrs. Jones is here. You can come up, please. Señora Jones. I would like to take the time to talk to you about Mrs. Anna Jones. Mrs. Jones may seem quiet and shy. I know she's here. Quiet and shy. However, her smile says a million words. All words of care, kindness, empathy, and trust. Lately, she smiles a little more because she has been retired for so many months. She loved her teaching career and loved her students. However, we also realize that it is important to take care of yourself and your loved ones. We are so happy that you are enjoying your retirement, Mrs. Jones. Even though I did not have the pleasure of working with her for as long as I would have wished, I can tell you that she reminded me of the quote, "Teachers who love teaching teach children to love learning. She loved to create lessons that were engaging, educational, and fun. She knew her children very well and was proactive in meeting their diverse needs. And then I was going to say a few words in Spanish. Señora Jones, gracias por su dedicación a nuestros niños y familias. El comienzo escolar de nuestros alumnos es el más importante y usted ayudó a darles un buen inicio, para siempre agradecidos.
Our next retiree is Gabrielle Yates, classroom teacher. Ms. Yates was hired as a special day class teacher at John Otis. She is retired after 32 years. I'd like to invite Mr. Brian Vine to say a few words. Ms. Segura.
I wanted to come up here and say a few words for Gabrielle, or as we all know her, Gigi Yates. And I knew Gigi the last 5 years as her principal at John Otis. And she's truly a teacher whose dedication and her passion has impacted our entire John Otis and NSD community. Over 3 decades, Gigi has been a beacon of light and love, especially for her second grade students, her families, and for her love of ladybugs, for all of you that know Gigi. Her dedication to education and her belief in the potential of each child has set the bar super high for all of us, not only at John Otis, but at NSD. Gigi was not just a teacher, she was a mentor, a friend, and a source of inspiration. Well, I was at John Otis. Gigi would always get there even before I do, and I'm an early riser. And we would have these conversations, and it was an opportunity for me to pick her brain. And she was always willing to give me some advice and feedback. So I will always remember that. Gigi's willingness to listen and provide that feedback made her a cherished colleague. She was always there to listen, no matter what. The friendships formed at John Otis are a testament to Gigi's warm personality and her ability to bring people together. Gigi's collaborative spirit extended beyond the classroom. She worked tirelessly with her second grade teammate, always willing to try new things in order to enhance her student success. As Gigi starts this new chapter in her life, we thank her for the years of service, dedication, and love. She has touched the lives of endless students and colleagues, leaving behind a legacy that will last forever. 32 years, wow. Gigi, you'll be deeply missed, but your impact will never be forgotten. Enjoy your well-deserved retirement with your family. Congratulations.
Our next school is Palmer Way, Cecilia Munoz, instructional assistant TK. Ms. Munoz was hired as an instructional assistant in special education. She retires after 32 years. I'd like to invite Dr. Segura.
So Cecilia has also been here for 32 years. Wow, what a great service to our National School District family. For over 3 decades, Ms. Munoz has been a dedicated instructional assistant, working tirelessly to support our students with diverse needs. Over the years, Ms. Munoz's journey at NSD has been one of continuous learning and growth, both for herself as well as for the students she served. As expectations with the technology grew and evolved, she embraced the changes. It was a struggle, but With that encouragement, she continued on and she learned alongside her students. She not only learned with them, but coached them, showing them how to navigate these new tools and technologies. Her dedication to her students' academic success has been unwavering. One of Mrs. Munoz's greatest gifts has been her ability to motivate the students she supports and instill the love of learning and reading. As Ms. Munoz embarks on this new chapter, we thank her for her years of service and dedication. She will be missed, and Ms. Munoz, please know that you have made a difference in the lives of students that you have supported. Thank you and congratulations.
Our next school is Rancho de la Nación, Matilde Diaz Rosa, Administrative Assistant School. Ms. Rosa was hired as a classroom teacher for 3 years at Lincoln Acres School. She worked at John Otis in Las Palmas. She retires as an administrative assistant from Rancho de la Nación after 18 years. To say a few words, I'd like to invite Steven Sanchez.
Good evening, members of the governing board, executive cabinet, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Mati is unable to join us this evening. But my name is Steven Sanchez, coordinator of Ed Services, and also served as principal for 16 years in our National School District. And for my first 12 years as principal, I had the privilege of working alongside Mati as my administrative assistant at John Otis and Las Palmas School. Mati was our go-to person at John Otis and Las Palmas, and Mati lived out the values of children first, relationships matter, and whatever it takes, long before they were adopted as NSD's core values. Throughout our 6 years at John Otis, she demonstrated these values, and Mati carried them over to Las Palmas when we transitioned there together. After 6 years of working together at John Otis School, Mati helped me survive my next 6 years as principal at Las Palmas School. Mati always planned months ahead. She was extremely organized and ensured that everything was taken care of no matter what challenges came up. With nearly 800 students at that time at Las Palmas was fast-paced, but Mati handled everything smoothly. She played a key role in organizing events, and she played an integral part in organizing our first inaugural Las Palmas 5K, which has become a huge success for our NSD community. Mati demonstrated her exceptional organizational skills, and she assisted me through my first federal program monitoring experience. And even when everything was managed manually and done with paperwork. As a result, she was recognized as the NSD Employee of the Month for her outstanding efforts. Mati has been extremely special to me and was critical to the success of our schools during my days as principal. Everyone used to ask me when I was principal at Las Palmas, why don't we have an assistant principal since we're the largest school in the district? I didn't need one, I had Mati. Mati, thank you for all you've done for me, for our staff, and especially for families and students here in National School District. We wish you the best in your retirement.
Our next employee is Maria Medina, classroom teacher at Rancho de la Nación. Ms. Medina was hired as a classroom teacher at El Toyon and New Horizons, where she worked for 28 years. I'd like to invite Ms. Stephanie Conlon to say a few words.
Thank you. Good evening. Again, our board, community, colleagues. Today's event is, of course, joyful as we celebrate the accomplishments throughout the room, but also bittersweet as we mark the end of an era, or as many would describe this teacher as an institution, Mrs. Medina. Throughout her 29 years in teaching, 28 in National and 1 in Spring Valley early in her career, she has embodied the very essence of what it means to be an exceptional educator. Her tireless energy, contagious enthusiasm, her genuine care has left a lasting mark in the hearts and minds of generations of students. Aside from being a role model, mentor, and true leader on our campus, what sets Mrs. Medina aside is her unwavering commitment to her students but also her exceptional expertise. With a reading specialist degree in her toolkit, she has served as an invaluable resource guiding countless children on their journey to literacy. If you were in Mrs. Medina's class, you were leaving reading. That was just how it was going to be. It's no wonder she was nominated for Teacher of the Year on numerous occasions, but humbly only accepted the honor once. As Maria embarks on this new chapter, filled with relaxation, more time for hikes, and of course exploring, I would like to take a moment to express how she has truly made a difference in the lives of so many, and for that we are eternally grateful. Her daily positivity, smile, and laugh will be missed, but we hope this new journey is filled with continued joy and fulfillment. Although she could not be here today, on behalf of the entire Rancho de la Nacion community, we extend our warmest wishes and a happy and fulfilling retirement. Congratulations, Mrs. Medina, and may this next chapter be as rewarding as the last.
Our next employee is Sally Stump, classroom teacher, Rancho de la Nacion. Ms. Stump was hired as a classroom teacher at Central School. She retires after 28 years of teaching. I'd like to invite Stephanie Conlon to say a few words.
Good evening again. In my brief time as principal of Rancho de la Nacion, I've been privileged to encounter exceptional individuals. Today, I am honored to address you all as we welcome to celebrate the retirement of an outstanding educator, Ms. Sally Stump. For the past 28 years, our esteemed teacher has dedicated her heart and soul to shaping the young minds of our students. With unwavering dedication, she has placed the needs of our students above all else, ensuring that each child receives the guidance and support that they need. Beyond her work in the classroom, Ms. Stump has been an advocate for her fellow colleagues as well within our school community. Her leadership as a union representative and involvement in various school committees has helped to shape policies and initiatives for the benefit of all. As we reflect on her remarkable career, it's impossible not to be moved by the countless lives that she has touched and the lasting impact that she has made. On behalf of the entire Rancho School community, I'd like to extend my deepest gratitude for Sally's service and wish her a retirement filled with joy and fulfillment and the well-deserved relaxation that she needs. Although she could not be here this evening, I know she's watching from home with her family. Again, please join me in giving her a heartfelt round of applause for our retiring teacher for the outstanding contributions that she made to our school community. Ms. Sally Stump.
Our next retiree is the Maintenance and Operations Department. We're going to start with Larry Crone, Custodian Supervisor. Mr. Crone was hired as a maintenance worker plumber at the service center. He retired after 18 years as a custodial supervisor. Here to speak on his behalf is Mr. Reinberg, Dr. Reinberg.
After 18 years of unwavering dedication and service, Larry Crone embarks on a well-deserved retirement. His departure leaves quite the void for the department. Larry has been the epitome of dedication from the early hours of the morning until late in the evening. He worked tirelessly to ensure the smooth functioning of our district. But Larry's contributions extend far beyond his dedication. His hard work has been the driving force behind many of our department's successes, whether it was organizing events, managing resources, or resolving conflicts. Larry approached every task with determination and skill. Yet perhaps what truly sets Larry apart is his easygoing demeanor. Despite the challenges he faced, he always wore a smile, maintained a positive outlook. His calm presence has been a source of comfort and reassurance to all who have had the pleasure of working with him. Larry Crone is not just retiring, he's leaving behind a legacy of excellence, compassion, and unwavering dedication that is truly irreplaceable. Larry, you'll be sorely missed. We wish you all the best in your well-deserved retirement. Thank you for your 18 years of service and for being the heart and soul of our department and the wonderful custodial staff you represent.
Our next retiree is Joaquin Sanchez, Custodian Knight. Mr. Sanchez was hired as a custodian night rover at Kimball Preschool Centers and District Office. He retired after 17-year career in the National School District. Dr. Burke would like to say a few words.
Yes, Joaquin was a very, very nice man, or is a very, very nice man. And we honor him today as he faithfully served the National School District for 17 years as custodian. Joaquin's dedication to his role has been nothing short of exemplary. Day in and day out, he's worked tirelessly behind the scenes, ensuring that our school facilities are clean, safe, and welcoming for both students and staff and the community. As Joaquin embarks on his new chapter of his life in retirement, let's take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude for his years of service. Joaquin, your dedication, hard work, and positive attitude have made a lasting impact on all of us, and you'll be deeply missed. Congratulations on your retirement. May the years ahead be filled with happiness, health, and endless blessings. Thank you for everything, Joaquin.
Para mí, he dejado muchos amigos. Muchas personas que me han ayudado toda la vida. Me acuerdo que he tenido muchas vivencias entre ellas, de muchas maestras, en las cuales yo aprecio a yo sí. ¿Por qué? Porque ellas todo el tiempo me decían, si no es por ustedes, nosotros no hacemos nada, porque ustedes son lo máximo para nosotros, es la base, es la base, es la base de nosotros. Entonces yo puedo ser agradecido, porque todos estos años los he vivido con gratitud para todos. Muchas gracias.
Our next department is Educational Services. Wendy O'Connor, Director of Literacies, Educational Technology, and Innovation. Dr. O'Connor was hired by the National School District as a Director of LEDI and retired after a 6-year career with MSD. To say a few words, I'd like to invite Dr. Sharmila Kraft.
Thank you. Today I honor Dr. Wendy O'Connor, a true champion for civil rights in education. She has taught, led, inspired, and transformed countless lives through the power of literacy for nearly 30 years. As a 17-year-old Michiganian, I think that's right, she's from Michigan, with her cat by her side, Dr. O'Connor flew to California, landed to pursue a career as a veterinarian. However, little did she know that she was embarking on a mission to ensure children's rights in literacy in Vista Unified School District for over 24 years. Her commitment led to leadership as the coordinator, resulting in instructional shifts that ensured that every student, regardless of their background, had the opportunity to excel in literacy. Driven by a commitment and a passion that is born deep within the soul, Dr. O'Connor pursued her doctoral studies to become even more of an expert and enrich the lives of students. As the director of Letting, when she came to National School District, she was instrumental in bridging another literacy gap, that of digital literacy. She closed the gap between traditional and modern literacy skills, and she guaranteed that for all students and ensured that we were able to connect during the pandemic, which we know how critical that was. Dr. O'Connor is extraordinarily successful in almost everything she has done, except in retirement. While others shift down in her retirement, she returned to her beloved state of Michigan to begin anew as a professor of literacy instruction for pre-service teachers. Through her guidance, future educators will be empowered to ignite and spark literacy in many, many generations to come. Wendy, our deepest gratitude for your dedication, passion, advocacy, and profound impact on the lives of so many. Congratulations, and may your tomorrows be filled with joy, fulfillment, and making our future brighter, one word at a time. Thank you, Dr. O'Connor. She's watching, by the way.
Our next retiree is Erica Valverde, MTSS coordinator. Ms. Valverde was hired as a bilingual classroom teacher at Las Palmas. After her 32-year career, she is retiring as an MTSS coordinator. I'd like to invite Kathy Melanies to say a few words. I've only had the pleasure of working with Ms. Valverde for the past few months, so I actually spoke with a lot of other people because she is another one of our 30-plus year veterans here in the district. One thing about Erica Valverde is she's been an absolute advocate for students of the National City community. She's provided students with an inclusive, positive learning environment, and she had high expectations for every single student she taught. She believed deeply in the potential of every student and was always there to support them in meeting their goals. She was an advocate of biliteracy and encouraged every student to maintain their home language and culture, as she recognized it was such a rich part of their identity. Erica has also been a leader in every position she's held and took initiative to make sure that the school was a better place for all. One example was at Las Palmas, when she worked to set up the recycling system. She advocated and got the blue bins so we separate trash from recycling, and also worked to have teachers reduce the number of copies they were making, all in the name of saving our planet. Erica was also a leader in the classroom. She was one of the first teachers to try out new initiatives and always was the one to encourage others and support them to try those initiatives as well. Erica also believed greatly in the family and the important role that families play in a student's education. She built strong relationships with her families that lasted long after the students had left her classroom. Erica has left an indelible mark on the community of the National School District, and she will be greatly missed, and we wish her the best in her retirement. Our next department is the purchasing department. Adriana Orendine, purchasing supervisor. Ms. Orendine was hired as a purchasing supervisor at the district office, where she retired after an 18-year career. I'd like to invite John Hanson to say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Kaplan. So I actually wrote something out and then I scribbled some stuff out because I started thinking when I saw Adriana. Haven't seen her for a while. She retired earlier in the school year, at the beginning of the school year. I'll just start really quick. I worked closely with Adriana for 14 years. She'd been there 4 years prior to that, so a total of 18 years. From her, I learned a lot of words that I never knew existed. I can't even begin to tell you. Learned the pros and cons of different types of cakes. And I never ever got a corner piece of cake while she was in the various home remedies from old Mexico that I can't even believe people try, but they do. And I most certainly learned her opinions on men that she shared with me quite frequently. Adriana retired at the beginning of the school year, so we have had time to adjust, but we miss her sense of humor, her ability to entertain and brighten the mood at any given time. She is definitely the center of attention in social situations. You know her, and it is well deserved. Our workplace celebrations haven't been the same since she retired. But it wasn't just her humor that made Adriana exceptional. She had strong organizational skills, dedicated and excellent work ethic. Her door was always open, not just for work-related matters, but also for a friendly chat. As I mentioned, Adriana is already well into her retirement. By all accounts, she is loving her time with her family and friends. We sincerely hope her retirement continues to be happy. Thank you, Adriana, for all your years of service to the school district.
Thank you, John. Hi to everyone. I just want to say that it's wonderful to retire. All the years I spent in National School District was great. It was a very close-knit group down in the purchasing department. A lot of people don't know that we're down there, but we're the first ones in, and sometimes the last ones out also. And we are not in the front line, but we're there for everyone, all the students, and everyone in the district. I appreciate my team, my department, always great. I could have done it without them. I know my department is doing great. I leave it in great hands. I love my years in National School District. I found my love at National School District. I'm still with JR, so it's great. I love retirement. I hope everybody would enjoy it and retire soon.
Okay, our next department is transportation. Margaret de la Paz, school bus driver. Ms. de la Paz was hired in the National School District, where she worked for her entire 14-year career. I'd like to invite Candy Byerly to say a few words.
Thank you for having me. I could have told you that nobody from transportation would be here tonight because after 5 p.m. they turn into pumpkins. We are opening the gates of the district. We get up before the sun gets up, so that is 5 p.m. tends to be the cutoff. Margie is typically the first one in the department every morning. She's also the first one to hand me a hot tamale or something else that she whipped up, always feeding me. She keeps us up to date on the latest trends. She tells me about the Starbucks sales and whatever new TikTok dance that we need to all learn together. Her giving spirit is reflected in her relationships with others as well as her work. She is often in my office with ideas and info on her kiddos and how to help them adapt to riding the bus. Margie is an excellent communicator and works hard to have good relationships with her riders, their families, classroom aides, teachers, and her community. She is a friend to all and a family member to us. We'll miss her and her energy, laughter, and kindness. And my staff wasn't here to get their pins because they were all still driving. So they missed the pins. But thank you for recognizing me.
Our next transportation employee is Angelica Mendoza, transportation student attendant. Ms. Mendoza was hired by the National School District and retires after 6 years of service. Ms. Candy Byerly.
Awesome to celebrate these people and then sad that they're not here anymore in our district. So it's wonderful and bittersweet. Angelica was our quiet, gentle guardian. She is very shy, and is the last person who likes attention. However, her dedication and love for her riders was hard to ignore. She attended every training and was a great student, knowing that her time spent learning was going to benefit our NSD riders. She always said yes whenever extra was needed, and she was one of the first to step up on all occasions. She was a treasured employee and is missed by all. She retired earlier this year. We had to surprise her with her retirement party because she and she is especially missed by the drivers that she assisted so diligently. Thank you.
Our next retiree is Jose Quinones, school bus driver. Mr. Quinones was hired by the National School District as a school bus driver in the Transportation Department, where he retired after a 24-year career. I'd like to invite Candy to say a few words. Thank you.
What can I say about Don Jose? He was the mariachi of our department. He would come in every day singing. Mornings have not been the same since he left. He has left a hole in the department, approximately 5.5 feet tall hole in the department. Jose was such a popular bus driver that parents would actually call me to request him. That was a first for me. And their students to be on Jose's bus, and teachers would call to request him personally for field trips. That was the time. There was just not enough Jose to go around. He was a man that loved his job, and there was no way he didn't see that reflected in his attention to detail and the attention he gave every person that he came in contact with. When I would fill in as an aide on Jose's bus, every student would smile when the bus doors opened. It was always a good day on Mr. Jose's bus. He is sorely missed and continually loved. Employees still include Jose in every celebration because he is forever family for us. Thank you, Jose.
And that concludes all of our retirees from the 23-24 school year. Is there anyone in the audience that retired and is still here so we can take a group photo? I don't know if anyone's still here. If you are, would you please come up and take a quick photo? Some people left already. Congratulations to all of our retirees who will be missed, and we appreciate all of your contributions to the National School District. Our retirees, if you, one suggestion is to go up to the step and repeat. This is a nice background here, if you'd like to walk over here. And that concludes our portion of presidency.
I want to thank you all for coming. I know that we have run long for the retirement celebration, but we have people who have given years and years of service. We wanted to respect that. We are going to take a short recess to allow for those who need to leave to go, and that means parents, you can move further forward so you can get the really good pictures. So we will take a recess until 6:30. We will be back in our seats and ready to go. Okay? So about 8 minutes.
Yeah, I know you're not, you did
is the coolest night in National School District. Now, it's not the coolest day. That will be on promotion day, we know that one. But it is definitely the coolest night as we get to celebrate all of you and the absolutely fantastic and incredible work that you have been doing this year and every day that you are at school. We have 6th grade distinguished scholars to honor. We have students who have never missed a day in our room. We have, let's see who else, because we've got this whole list. We have recipe contest winners, and I don't like to cook, so I might need to talk to you. And we have winning authors as well who have written books for us. We truly have some of the coolest kids around, and we want to honor you tonight. If you are receiving a special recognition today, we just want to say we're so proud of you. Congratulations. You have done an incredible job this year. Your parents and your adults are proud of you. Your teachers are proud of you, and we get to just let you show off a little bit tonight. If you are here as a guest to celebrate a close friend, family member, or child, we welcome you to share in this moment. Please feel free to take as many pictures as you would like. We'll try to keep the front here a little bit clear so that you can come up, sneak a picture, and then go back to your seat. But you can also go ahead and step over to our 2 National School District background step and repeats in order to take pictures too. At this time though, I'd like to announce the first item for celebration, which is item 9A. And I will share that with you in just a moment. I want to also make sure that you know that there are translation services available in the back. Si tú necesitas aprender en español, Maggie está allá. Hola Maggie, gracias por todos, cada tiempo. Y ella puede asistir con traducción si tú necesitas, okay? Thank you. So 9A is the recognition of one 6th grade student from each school as a distinguished scholar for the 2023-2024 school year. Dr. Brady.
There it is. Well, good evening, Governing Board, President Gates, board members, Executive Cabinet, and all of our parents, families, and staff that are here to celebrate some of our most amazing scholars here tonight. Our first recognition, as you mentioned, is for our distinguished scholars. These amazing students were selected by their teachers and principals for academic excellence, community service, and leadership ability. And in just a moment, I'm going to have all of our principals and teachers come and line up here behind me. They'll be coming up to the podium. The principal will introduce themselves and the school and their teacher, and then the teacher will introduce and read some well-deserved words for our students. For each of these exceptional students, we have a $50 gift card and a certificate provided by the Kiwanis Club of Sweetwater. The Kiwanis Club of Sweetwater's motto is service from the heart and serving the children of the world. And here we're very thankful that they are here with us tonight to serve the children of National City and acknowledge them. From the Kiwanis Club, we have Mr. Mike Dalla, our former city clerk. Mr. Dalla. And to our students, Mr. Dalla is going to take your picture as you receive your award here tonight. So make sure you pause, look at the camera so we can get a good picture. And then we also have Mr. Dan Krejcia. Mr. Krejcia was the former principal at Granger and is now retired. I'm sure you were having some memories watching our retirees just now, but still serving in the capacity of a Kiwanian to serve the children here in National City. So we thank you for your service. And also Mr. Sanchez, Mr. Denegri, and Mr. Ryan, and myself, all are part of the Kiwanis Club as well. So we're happy. And anybody else who wants to join, come see us, we'll be happy to have you. Okay, so with that, we are privileged to recognize our distinguished scholars. I'm going to first introduce Central School, but we'll pass the mic back. Students, after you get your picture and you're recognized, we're going to have you stand in the front. Parents, that's your opportunity to come on up and take as many photos as you want while we're introducing the next student. After your parents have taken a sufficient amount of photos, students, we would like you to sit in the chairs here at the front and wait for each student to be recognized so we can take a group photo at the end. All right, sound good? All right, with that, I'd like to introduce our first school, Central School.
Good evening, my name is Dr. Marcela Carrillo, the American Public School at Central School. Hola, buenas tardes. Soy la directora muy orgullosa de la Escuela Central, aquí con la maestra, here with, aquí con la maestra, Miss Manchester. I'm here with Miss Manchester, our amazing sixth grade teacher.
Good evening. It's my honor and a privilege to stand before you today to celebrate Maxwell Sy, a truly remarkable student. His contributions to our school and community are nothing short of amazing. Today we gather to honor this distinguished scholar. He's a relentless hard worker, the epitome of intelligence, dedication, and conscientiousness. Maxwell, your journey so far has been a testament to the power of focus and the pursuit of excellence. From the earliest days of fourth grade, I have him twice, fourth grade and sixth, my lucky days. As I got to know you, it was evident that you possessed a unique blend of intellectual curiosity and a commitment to knowledge, evidenced by your exceptional academic scores, reading skills well above grade level, and intuitive and insightful mathematics problem-solving skills. Along with your academic achievements, numerous additional activities have set you apart, from serving on student council, making a quilt in enrichment class, and serving on the district junior tech squad. You've been an inspiration to all who have the privilege to work with you. Both teachers and peers speak of you with great admiration and respect, and every student wants to be paired with you for activities and lessons. I'm just glad that I got to celebrate your achievement here tonight. On behalf of Central School, I extend heartfelt congratulations. May your future endeavors continue to be filled with discovery, inspiration, and success. We look forward to witnessing the continued impact of your remarkable work. John Maxwell, proud of you.
It is my name is Alfonso Denegri. I'm principal of El Tejon School, and it's my pleasure to introduce Ms. Hernandez, a sixth grade teacher.
Hello, everyone. First time I have to wear my glasses in 25 years. Can you believe that? And I'm only 21. Okay. It is with great pleasure that El Tejon School presents Ian Zazueta as the Distinguished Scholar for the 2023-2024 school year. From the very first day, Ian has been working hard. Ian has been at El Tejon since kindergarten. His favorite subject is math. He is currently reading at a level higher than a 12.0 based on the Mayan that we use in our classrooms. He has scored 100% on all the tests I have given in class. Ian is an exceptional student whose hard work and dedication to his own education
deserve to be recognized. Ian is a very hard worker and has a great personality to accompany his work ethic. Ian is an exceptional, diligent, and hardworking. He is very good at working with other people. He always takes pride in his work and always does an excellent job. Ian's excellent work is a reflection of his fine attitude and efforts. Ian is such an exceptional student and positive leader in many ways. He goes above and beyond academically while always pushing himself to do his best in class. Ian demonstrates such excellent character throughout the course of the day, always displaying such a kind, caring, and compassionate attitude. Ian is a very respectful and courteous young man with a bright future ahead of him. He is an inspiration to all. I am very happy to have such a student in my class. Ian is an outstanding student academically and a model citizen. He is a shining example of an El Toyon student committed to greatness for himself and his classmates. His passion for learning and caring attitude is what makes Ian our distinguished scholar. Congratulations.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es Francisco López, soy el director de la escuela Kembo. Un honor estar aquí para presentar a alguien que es un excelente maestro, nuestro maestro de sexto grado, señor Ricardo Sandoval.
Well, good evening. Good evening, board members, Dr. Brady, and invitees. This is a very special. I love to come in here. I love these kind of events. And let me share something about the student right next to me. I'm here to present the Distinguished Scholar Award to someone who has done incredibly well this year as a student in our one and only dual language school here at the National School District. We're very proud of our school. Isa Funk, I'd like to thank you very much. She has excelled academically in both English and Spanish, showing tremendous motivation and discipline. She truly understands what it means to be literate. She values both languages equally, and I have no doubt that she will find ways to use them in her everyday experiences. She is also a respectful, responsible, safe, and kind citizen, as we all expect all our students to be. She represented and served her school very well as student president, and along the way developed her leadership skills. She also became a more confident public speaker. She has a very quiet personality, but it didn't stop her from taking the initiative to contribute to her school. Her intelligence is recognized and respected by her classmates. I announced today that she was receiving this award. Every student applauded so loudly, and we're very happy for her. That shows a lot about what they know about her and her qualities. But she demonstrated that intelligence not only through her work, but through her participation in class discussions. Often I would use her responses to questions to elicit even more responses from other students. This student, Adeli, is a very focused individual. She's not at all distracted by the different personalities in the classroom. Her work ethic is what stands out more than anything else. It has led to this very special moment for her. Thank you for your hard work, and congratulations, Adeli, on being Kimball's Distinguished Scholar for the year 2023-2024. Thank you very much.
evening. I'm Courtney Quinn, and I'm the upcoming principal for the 2024-2025 school year at Ira Harbison. I would like to introduce our Ira Harbison 6th grade teacher, Mr. Jay Ravenovich, who will be introducing Ira Harbison's distinguished scholar, Jenielle Ramorny.
I'm very proud to be honoring Jenielle as Ira Harbison's distinguished scholar. I've had the pleasure of being Jenielle's teacher for her 6th grade year. Jenielle is an incredibly gifted and creative writer. Her story, The Portal, is available for checkout in our school library. It was always checked out. Jenielle is an incredibly quick learner. In math, she was able to learn a concept and instantly apply it independently. Jenielle is incredibly responsible. She has helped our librarian, Ms. Morales, with collecting library books all year. Jenielle is incredibly brave. She takes on challenges that force her to be outside of her comfort zone. She gave a presentation at a board meeting earlier this year on Ira Harbison's new upper field. She will also be one of our 6th grade speakers at promotion. Jenielle is an incredible leader. She always brings out the best from her partners, whether it be on a presentation for Asian American and Pacific Islander Month, or whether it be in PE playing volleyball. Jenielle is an incredible artist. She takes her time drafting an idea and then brings that idea to life. With all of those incredible things, the most incredible thing about Jenielle is that she always gives her best. She goes above and beyond in being safe, respectful, responsible, and kind. Those are the core values of Ira Harbison. Jenielle exemplifies what it means to be a hawk. Congratulations, Jenielle.
Good evening. My name is Berenice Walker. I'm the proud principal of Las Palmas Elementary School, and I am here I wish I could introduce my teacher, Derek Petty. However, he had an emergency. He couldn't be here today. So I have the very proud privilege of being able to introduce Brian Nunez Renteria, a 6th grader. Mr. Brian Renteria here. I'm going to read Mr. Petty's words here. So it is with great pleasure that I introduce my distinguished scholar, Brian. The adjectives are endless when describing Brian for this evening, and I will use the word exceptional. Since entering my room back in July, again, I'm Mr. Petty here, Brian has consistently impressed everyone with both his academic excellence and engaging personality. He has scored above grade level in both language arts and math throughout his career at Las Palmas. He is a tireless worker, both in and out of the classroom, and consistently does more than what is asked of him. We could go on and on about his numerous academic achievements, but it is only a small fraction of what makes this young man wondrous. Brian truly exemplifies what it means to be a peace builder on our campus and in class. He is the first person in our community circle to praise a classmate after noticing a kind act, and consistently offers in the circle insightful suggestions on how to best solve community problems. While his academic record and stellar behavior is impressive, what makes Brian stand out from his peers is his strong sense of humility. Brian understands concepts of math far easier and sooner than his classmates, but he is never impatient or condescending. Instead, he is always respectful and kind, and many times is tutoring those students that need extra support. What makes him even more impressive is that he has garnered the respect and admiration of the entire 6th grade class of Las Palmas. Thank you, Brian, for teaching our class the importance of smiling on a daily basis, laughing at the funny things in life, and showing compassion and love for each and every day at Las Palmas. Congratulations on being the Distinguished Scholar at Las Palmas.
Good evening, my name is Brian Vine. I am the principal of John Otis. I have the privilege to introduce my 6th grade teacher, Mr. Randy Rodriguez, so he can recognize our distinguished scholars.
Good evening, everybody. Good to see you. This year, the 6th grade teachers have chosen Sophia Guia for the John Otis Distinguished Scholar. For the John Otis Distinguished Scholar for the class of 2024. Sophia has consistently worked the entire year harder than anybody. Her achievements are many, and we'll talk about those in a second. She was our obvious choice. Beyond her tenacity, there were a number of good reasons why Sophia has been chosen as our Distinguished Scholar. Academically, Sophia has excelled in all subjects since starting at John Otis. Although she prefers to live life on the down low on most days, her academic achievements this year have not gone unnoticed by both her peers and all of the teachers at our school. Sophia topped out on iReady by scoring at 8th grade level on the diagnostic test the second time that we took the test. And then when we finished this week, she ended up being 9th grade level on the diagnostic test, which I didn't know it went that high. I've never seen anybody score that high before. She's also made her AR goal every single quarter this year. Her first time she made 1,007% of her AR goal. The second time she made 1,396% of her AR goal. And the third time she made 264% of her AR goal. I think right now she's like at 224% of her AR goal, which is outstanding. But beyond assessments taken online, Sophia's achievements in class exhibit all of the extra effort she put towards everything that she does on a daily basis. She has the highest class percentage in both math and language arts as far as test grades go. Sophia is also a friendly, helpful, and caring person. She's our classroom representative for the 6th grade district roundtable, and she also volunteers regularly in the kindergarten class. Outside of school, Sophia is a member of a professional mariachi group and has appeared on TV on several occasions. TV star. These attributes, the attributes that she possesses are essential for becoming a successful person, and the future looks very bright for Sophia. She's fortunate enough to have a supportive family at home to help guide her on her path towards her successful future. Her success is inevitable. I can't wait to hear about her future endeavors. This will not be the last time that we hear about Sophia. Congratulations, Sophia. I'm very proud to be your teacher, and congratulations to your family. Thank you for all you contributed this year to our class. Thank you very much.
colleagues, thank you for joining us. Thank you to all the staff who's hanging out with us still in this long, long evening. Today, my name is Daniela Ruiz-Jo. I am the principal at Lincoln Acres Elementary, and it is my honor to introduce to you an amazing teacher. This year, she happens to be teaching 6th grade. Her name is Ms. Costello, and our amazing student, Damian Sanchez.
I am so proud to share that Damian Sanchez is our distinguished scholar. I have had the pleasure of being Damian's teacher for both 5th and 6th grade. This has given me an amazing opportunity to watch him flourish into the brilliant, hardworking student that he is. Damian has shown academic excellence every year since kindergarten. He has high standards for himself, and as a result, he is highly successful in exceeding the grade level standards each year. In math, he thinks critically, checks his work, and helps others. His written work is always thoughtful, thorough, and completed with great effort. Damian is one of the kindest students you will ever meet. This is a student who consistently does his best in every challenge he faces. Although he's a quiet leader, he leads by example, and I think every student in our classroom considers him a friend. Additionally, Damian also demonstrates a commendable commitment to community service by assisting with the school yearbook during his lunch meetings and reading to his kindergarten buddies each week. He's such a well-rounded human who never gives up and sets a great example for his peers. Every teacher would be delighted to have Damian in their class due to his attention to detail, dedication, and genuine curiosity to learn. How lucky am I to have gotten to teach him and learn from him for 2 years. I'm proud and honored to recognize Damian, and I know he will continue to accomplish anything he sets his mind to.
Good evening. I am Zulma Santana, the very grateful principal of Olivewood Elementary. It is an honor to introduce Olivewood's 6th grade teacher, Shelley Moses, who will be introducing Olivewood's distinguished scholar.
Good evening, everyone. It is my profound honor to speak tonight about Emilia and all that she has done for our school and our community. She strives for excellence in every sense of the word, academically, socially, and she's one of the best students we've had. And she's a wonderful friend as well to all of her classmates and to everyone at the school. She is also our student roundtable representative to the school district. And this is just one of the ways she's shown leadership and dedication to the betterment of our community. Beyond her role as a student and roundtable representative, Emilia's creativity and talent shine through in that she was the designer of our Olivewood t-shirt that we wear every Friday that has our 4 values on it: safe, responsible, respectful, and kind. And so we all get to think of her every Friday when we wear that shirt. So it is with great honor that I announce Emilia as the recipient of the Olivewood Schools Distinguished Scholar Award for the 23-24 academic school year. This award is a testament to Emilia's outstanding academic achievements and her commitment to excellence in all that she does. Emilia, as you stand here tonight, I want you to know that you have made not only your teachers proud and your parents proud, but the entire Olivewood community and all of National City School District. You represented us
beautifully, and we can only say thank you.
Congratulations, Amelia, and may your journey ahead be filled with continued success and fulfillment.
Good evening. My name is Leticia Segura, and I have the pleasure of introducing our amazing and very funny sixth grade teacher, Mr. Jonathan Isaac.
Thank you. The distinguished scholar, student, the teacher could not be here, so I'm here representing. It is with great pleasure to announce Maya Gomez Lanoska from Palmer Way Elementary as this year's recipient of the 2023-2024 Distinguished Scholar Award. To know Maya is to know she is the pure definition of an overachiever who desires to excel in all that she puts her mind to. She is an extraordinary student who will go over and beyond what is asked or expected of her. And because she possesses this character trait, the outcome of her work is always stellar. She's very detail-oriented with all of her online projects that we have worked on since the beginning of school. Because she has higher level thinking and processing skills that enables her to understand concepts the first time around, she has the highest scores in reading comprehension and vocabulary as well as in math compared to her peers. Maya must also be acknowledged for her displaying an unwavering amount of self-discipline and extraordinary motivation to guide her towards a successful academic year. She is very respectful to all around her, her peers, as well as to all of the staff at our school. In addition, she is always punctual to class, always present during learning, and always well prepared for the day by completing all of her assignments with tremendous accuracy and intent. In addition, Maya is also an independent thinker who follows her own ideas, which is a trait to be admired for someone as young as she is because it displays her innate sense of confidence. She always comes to the table with solutions versus problems, and I really praise her for that. It is for these very reasons why she was selected to be a part of Dr. Brady's Superintendent Roundtable. It is evident that Maya has learned the value of education and, as a result, will use this knowledge to her advantage to graduate from university one day in order to pursue her dreams. I know whichever career path she chooses to follow, she will most certainly be a tremendous success. I'm so proud to honor her with this very special Distinguished Scholar Award. Congratulations, Maya.
Good evening, my name is Stephanie Conlon Diaz, and I'm the proud principal here of Rancho de la Nacion, and I'm here to introduce our teacher, Kirsten Malueña. She was also honored earlier today as our Teacher of the Year here for Rancho. She's going to be introducing our distinguished
It is my pleasure, and I'm very proud to introduce Luna Ivana Barrajas as a distinguished scholar for the 2023-24 school year at Rancho de la Nacion. Luna has been an extremely successful student throughout her career at, I almost said Rancho. successful as a student, a friend, and a leader. She embraces these roles with enthusiasm and always gives it her all. She has faced challenges, and those challenges have become triumphs through her hard work and dedication to being a successful student. Luna is working above grade level in all academic areas and goes above and beyond the classroom requirements when completing her work. She scored the highest score of 4 on every math assessment we've taken this year, and incredibly, she also scored 100% on all of her language arts assessments. Luna is a member of the Superintendent's Student Roundtable, where she creates and implements plans of action according to the United Nations Global Goals, and participates in community building and service such as Project Adam. Everything Luna does, she does well, from ballroom dancing to animation to kickball and foursquare, and she does it all with humility. She's dependable and shows resilience and perseverance in everything she does, from the aforementioned items to being a role model for her classmates and younger students at our school. Her classmates describe her as inspirational, hardworking, and an upstander. I'm confident Luna will continue to make her mark with positive contributions and choices and the optimism that she displays every single day. Congratulations.
And while we're taking our last picture, if the board would join us over here, we're going to take a photo of all of our distinguished scholars. All right, one more round of applause for Luna as she gets her picture. And distinguished scholars, now is the time where we're going to take a group photo. So we're going to have you all stand up. Follow President Gates. She's going to situate you while our board, our esteemed trustees, come down from around the dais to take a picture with you. Families, we recognize that this achievement is not just a school achievement. Your children are being recognized here tonight for their leadership, for their academic success, for their citizenship, and all the wonderful things that you heard about them because of the things that you do at home. We know that you are the first teacher, and these wonderful accomplishments are a reflection of you and your family. So thank you. Please come up, take photos. We'll get a couple of professional ones here so that we can send them out to you, but please take some for yourselves as well. And if you're not taking it, yes, run with all board members in the pictures, please. So I'm going to jump into it. spectacular group of students and some amazing accomplishments. We are so very proud of all of you. And I'll turn it back over to President Gates to call our next item.
I will tell you, this next one I am shocked and in awe of, because I don't even do this. Our next item, 9B, is to recognize district student for 7 years of perfect attendance. So, Dr. Brady, will you please tell us about this young person?
Absolutely. This truly is an outstanding accomplishment. As we all know, achieving perfect attendance for an entire academic career is no small feat. It requires commitment, discipline, and a strong work ethic. Students receiving perfect attendance for their entire elementary career demonstrates these qualities day in and day out, showing up to school each and every day, ready to learn and grow. Of course, a few of these years were anything but normal with COVID-19, and that presented challenges for all of us. So we have made a special provision for this award. Any absences between March of 2020 and March of 2022 were not considered for this award. Yet, we still only have one student to honor here tonight. Despite the challenges of COVID, we have a student that has shown resilience, dedication, and perseverance, staying focused on their academic goals and refusing to let any obstacle get in their way. Tonight, we are proud to honor just one student for 7 years of perfect attendance without any tardies, early dismissals, or absences from kindergarten through 6th grade. Please join me in congratulating Nayeli Garcia from El Torreon School on this incredible achievement. Nayeli, we're going to take a picture here with our board president. But our full board will have you come down in just a second. Okay, now we'll have you stand in the middle. Our board, if you would like to come down, we'll get a picture. And Nayeli's family can take some photos, and I'll jump in this one with you. Schools, all of the 6th graders, one student. Congratulations, Nayeli. Back to you, President Gates.
Trustee Betancourt Castaneda.
I also want to congratulate her parents, because her parents have a lot to do with her being there every day. So congratulations to her parents as well. So
absolutely. Moving to item 9C, we are going to recognize the district winners of the Kids Recipe Contest. So, Dr. Brady and Mr. John Hanson.
That's right, and in just a minute, Mr. Hanson will make his way over to the podium to give you a little bit of background. But as you know, we have gardens at each of our 10 elementary schools. We've been growing our salad bars at each of our schools with a super salad bar that travels around where you could try different items that you might not try on a regular basis. So we decided a few years ago to do a contest. Mr. Hansen will tell you more about that. And after COVID, we put it on pause. And this year, we're super excited that Mr. Hansen and his team have brought this contest back. And he's going to share with you, I think you see our special guest over there, share with you a little bit more about our winners today. Mr. Hansen.
Thanks, Dr. Brady. Yeah, you can see our chefs. They got here early. They've been sitting over there. We've had them in our kitchen. We really have some amazing salads to show you. Members of the area board, executive cabinet, and audience members. I just want to take a quick second to thank the school board, all of you, and thank the executive cabinet for support human creation. And thank you for the strong support that you give to us, the absolute commitment to really means a lot to us. So I'm here to introduce the winners of the Kids Recipe Contest. Students were asked to submit a recipe for creativity and healthy salad. Each contest winner will present their salad to a lucky person seated at the dais. I see Vanessa trying to get one of the seats. She's just telling me she's hungry. First, I'd like to introduce two people. Holly Bauer, who's our CNS area supervisor, who's been integral in helping make all of the things and then our El Toyon graduate, Janet Valdez Ramirez, who is actually the one who's done everything together. And just, I don't know, 15 years ago, she was at school right up the street there. She worked very hard for the contest at this point. So we have one winner from each school. The junior chefs all demonstrated creativity with food, commitment to nutritious fruits and vegetables, and as a professional, I've been in food service my whole life, I can say they've got a very good recipe development. Those salads are amazing. So without further ado, the first winner from Central School with watermelon cucumber salad is McKenna Williams. I just was told I'm not holding the mic close enough to my mouth. Yes, patience over there. Now, the next winner, who comes from El Toyon, unfortunately is not here tonight. Renata Villapando could not make it, but we have her salad, and her salad is romaine lettuce and strawberry. And I think Holly's serving that right now. All right, next up, Ira Harbison's winner is Caleb Maghuran with the Mediterranean style salad. That's great. All right. Next is our John Otis winner, and that's Vincent Ortiz with a Kirby salad. fruity veggie salad is Valentina Carate. And our Las Palmas winner is Fabian Paris with the veggie salad. All right. Our next chef is from Lincoln Acres with Broadway Amore, and that is Dallas Wiggins. And now the winner from Olivewood School, Nathaniel Charles with his berry salad. All right, our next salad is a beet salad from Palmer Way, Jasmine O'Para. Last, from right here at Rancho de la Nacion, we have Geraldine Carvajal Ballesteros with her apple salad. All right, on behalf of our chefs, I hope you enjoyed the salads. Ladies and gentlemen, our kids contest, our kids recipe contest.
It may have been a long afternoon, but parents, if you are the parent of one of these chefs, you don't have to worry about dinner, because they're gonna cook for you. Something very healthy. All right, back to you, President Gates. Congratulations again to our chefs, and thank you for the salads. I can't repeat mine.
All right, so item 9D is to recognize the school winner and finalists of the 8th annual 6th grade writing contest. I have an envelope that I'm supposed to hold and I haven't looked at yet. So we have authors in the room, Dr. Brady.
We do, President Gates, and thank you for the wonderful opportunity to honor our students for their creative writing. In honor of Read Across America Week, all 6th grade students in the National School District were challenged to write a story for a school and a district-wide competition. Teachers selected one winner per class, and principals selected one winner per school. From these amazing stories, which you have all read, the board was asked to do a blind read. No names and no schools were mentioned, and give your input on your top 3 favorite stories. From there, we tallied the stories for how many points they got, if they came in as a first, second, or third choice of the board. And that is the name of the winning story in President Gates' envelope. But before we get to that, we want to honor each of our authors for being the winners of their school. And President Gates, we're going to start with Rancho first, and we're going to go backwards. So from Rancho de la Nación, I'd like to welcome up our author, Luna Ibarra Barajas. Her first story called The Big Problem. Congratulations to Luna. So we have another medal for you, Luna, a certificate, and we're going to take a photo. And again, we're going to ask all of the authors to stay up at the front so we can get a picture. Congratulations, Luna. From, and we'll wait for President Gates, but next up will be Palmer Way. From Palmer Way, Jacqueline Urbalejo with the story called The Ghost. Jackie, we have your formal name on your certificate. We'll call you congratulations, Jackie, tonight. All right. You see, your teacher's trying to take credit for your story, Jackie. All right, next up we have John A. Otis. And please welcome our author, Audrey D. Chuiche? Audrey? Is Audrey here? And her story is called A Dream to Reach for the Beyond. And Audrey, would you say your last name? Chu Chai, Audrey D. Chu Chai, a dream to reach for the beyond. Audrey, congratulations on being your school winner. All right. Please join me up at the podium, our author from Allenwood School, Tamara Sanchez. Tamara. All right. Congratulations to Tamara. Tamara's story is Light in the Dark. Light in the Dark. Congratulations, Tamara. From Lincoln Acres, with the story Angelina and Clara, please welcome and celebrate author Daniela Gola. Congratulations to Daniela. And again, story was Angelina and Clara. Once again. All right, next we have from Las Palmas with the story titled Always Help Those in Need. Please welcome to the podium author Arlette Barroso. We are still going to congratulate Arlette for the story Always Help Those in Need. All right, from Kimball with a story title of Stars Aligning. Please welcome our author, Athena Asuncion. The story was called Stars Aligning. And mira su vestido. I see some stars aligning, Athena. And you match for presidency. Congratulations to Athena. From Ira Harbison, with a story title of Different, please congratulate author Janessa Santos. And again, Janessa's story is called Different. All right, two more from El Toyon Elementary School with a story called Stand Up. Please welcome author Rosalie De La Cruz. Congratulations, Rosalie. Again, Rosalie's story is called Stand Up. All right, congratulations, Rosalie. And our final winning author for our school recognitions is from Central School with the book title Dream. Please welcome up to the podium author Michelle Mora. Congratulations, Michelle, and a story named Dream. Oh, her name, President Gates' name is Michelle. All right, and congratulations. All right, please join me. We'll wait for Michelle to get her photo. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our amazing authors. And before we announce our winner, if we could have all the authors stand up and form a straight line board, if you wouldn't mind coming down, we'll get a group photo. Okay, hold those cameras. We have one more announcement. Don't open it yet, President Gates. So at the end of the contest, we do select one district winner. The district winner's story will be published into a book. It will be purchased and distributed to all of our national school district libraries for checkout for all of our students. And it will also be available in the National City Public Library for public checkout. And the winning offer will receive copies for their family as well. So in this envelope, President Gates has the district winner. Can we get a drum roll, please?
The winning author for the 2024 8th Annual 6th Grade Writing Contest is Athena Asensio from Kimball School with her story, Stars Align. So congratulations to Athena.
All right, congratulations. So on the back of your medal, it has, on the back of your medal, it says that you're the district winner. You didn't look at it, you did not peek. It'll be our first bilingual book in our libraries that has been written by a student. So Mr. Bland will be coming out to Kimball School to help you publish it, and then probably you'll be in middle school by the time we get it to you, but we'll get it to you, I promise, okay? All right. Congratulations to all of our winners. You're amazing authors. Keep up the writing. Thank you to our families. Congratulations. All right, with that, that is the last of our recognitions. You may join your families. I'm going to turn the meeting back over to close it out. President Gates.
You see why we love this night, right? It's the best thing ever. So, all that work, all that effort, and here we get this night to celebrate. It's wonderful. Item 10 is Board Cabinet Communications. Trustee Sarmiento. Button up.
I'd just like to say congratulations to all the winners. our retirees, perfect attendance, receivers, and everybody who wins tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Trustee Avalos.
Well, sad to see everybody leave, but I want to congratulate everybody who won the award. I'm so proud of our educators, our mothers, our fathers, everybody that's here, our custodians, everybody that won awards. How much more happier could we possibly be to be a National City resident, right? I was born and raised here, so I've been here for a long time. And I'm so happy to see all these wonderful parents that have been so influential into their children and have taught them so much. I'm just so proud of all of you, and proud of the parents as well as the students and everyone. And by the way, the salads were absolutely delicious. Really, you're really good. Thank you so much. Bye.
Trustee Cortez Aniela.
Thank you. I just want to congratulate all of our retirees, and I look forward to them coming to visit and perhaps them subbing. I would like to congratulate all of our employees of their number of years of service. And like Trustee Gates said, was it like 100 or 800 years of service? That just goes to show that National School District is the place to be. I wanted to congratulate our students on their many honors this evening, their distinguished scholars, their writing contest, and their recipes. But I also wanted to touch on the perfect attendance because that is not an easy thing to do. Trying to get your student up every single day, having a bad day. Exactly. I had that challenge with my student. I mean, I think they were 4 years in, and there's that day when they're not feeling well, and you're still trying to get them up, and you don't want to have them. It's a very difficult thing to do, and that's not just on the student. That is something that you as parents should be proud about, because that is something that is a family effort. So thank you. It is something that you guys should all be proud about. So thank you so much. Thank you for all that our district does for everybody. It's just an amazing family to be a part of. I wanted to congratulate our Teacher of the Year. It's an amazing accomplishment to hear her speak. You can obviously see that she's very passionate about what she does and the entire support system that she has. So I admire her just as a person and everything that she does. And our finalist and our classified employee of the year, you can just tell he's such a humble person. And every time you go around him, it's just so infectious. So thank you so much for both their dedication to our district. I wanted to say happy belated Mother's Day to everybody. Hope everybody they were spoiled on some celebrate 2 days and some celebrate 1, but I hope you were spoiled. And happy belated birthday to my mom. She celebrated yesterday. But I also wanted to say happy belated birthday to my favorite oldest son, because I don't have a favorite, even though some people will say I do. My son turned 24 years old. I don't know how that's possible. I'm barely 24 years old. But happy 24th birthday to my oldest son, Giovanni. I felt really bad because I didn't say it before. Confession. He turned 24 on the 11th. So I wanted to wish him happy belated 24th birthday, and hope everybody has a wonderful evening. This is one of my favorite meetings because we get to celebrate all of you, and parents being here. It's very important to see you celebrate your children and their accomplishments, and also all of our staff to be celebrated. So I apologize for us going over, but as you can see, we have so much to celebrate, and you can see how much our district is a big family. So thank you for your patience, and I hope everybody has a wonderful evening.
Trustee Lozada. Thank
Thank you. What a great night. This is one of our favorites, and we get to get the food, and this is what the spotlight of the night. And the scholars, and I want to just say, it takes a community to raise a child, and we're here for them and also for the families, and I'd like to encourage to continue to support your kids because they're not the future, they're the present of yours now. So support them as much as they can. The mental health is what matters the most. If they're happy, we are happy too, and what we like to see that, and it's reflected tonight. And it takes an effort of everybody, principals, teachers, the school entire, the officers, some people who are working behind the scenes too. And principals, thank you so much for supporting your entire community at the schools, and will be very honored to represent all of you guys. And if you have the need, don't hesitate to contact the school, and this is something that we can, by supporting, we cannot find the answer, we can get back to you with an answer and potential solutions for the issues. But we try to do our best and communicate and collaborate. So I strongly believe in collaboration. This is a great opportunity to see what collaboration is reflected in the actions. Thank you so much, and I'm very proud of being part of the school board. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
Dr. Burke.
I've been here 1 year now. I did not get to attend this meeting last year, and I'm kind of glad because I got to work the whole year and then see what a phenomenal celebration it is of our staff and our children after working the whole year. So I really appreciate and want to thank all the honorees and congratulate them. Great job.
Dr. Kraft.
I would just like to send congratulations to everyone that was recognized tonight. It was well deserved, and it just reminds me what an amazing place it is to be part of the National School District family. Good night.
Dr. Brady.
I just want to point out that we are still taking photos. That is how much we celebrate. We love to have an opportunity to just celebrate the accomplishments of our students, our staff. Thank you to our teachers and our administrators who spoke on behalf of the honorees today. Thank you to the parents who are still sticking around and brought your children out to be recognized. And again, it's a reflection of you, their accomplishments. And I just really appreciate being able to work in the National School District. Thank you.
I will try to be quick. No, thank you to everyone for coming tonight. We want to honor the students, we want to honor the staff, we want to honor the adults who take care of every single one of our children, parents, grandparents, the aunts and uncles who are present, and those people who are not officially family, but still belong to you and you belong to them. Thank you for the way that you love our kids. I also do want to thank the Kiwanis Club for the way that they continue to sponsor our Distinguished Scholar Awards. Mr. Dalla, again, thank you for being present and taking the pictures that keep the memories fresh. And personally, I have a shout out to one of the retirees. So, Erica Valverde was one of the language arts specialists who shaped me as a teacher. She was in charge, she and Mrs. Sensoplano, Mrs. Franco, were in charge of the impact teachers while I was at Las Palmas. They taught me the importance of data. Erica reminded me that teaching was serious work, but it's also a joy and a privilege. So thank you to everyone tonight, and we will see you later. This meeting is adjourned.